All right, everybody. Hey, this is Coach Marcus Jones here in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's cooler here in Vegas. It was 50 degrees this morning when I woke up, so now it's sweater weather here. But hey, welcome to tonight's testimonials overview. We do this every single Monday night at 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, and at one team one dream hangout.com. So this is a very informal session where members and customers are welcome to share their experiences either with the business opportunity if we have any of those stories, and also any testimonials about the products, how the products have helped them, or anything that's positive. So appreciate you guys being here. If you guys are a guest, do me a favor and get with the person that invites you here tonight and let them know what you liked about the information. And a little bit about myself. I'm Coach Marcus Jones. I've been a member of this company since, February 2019. So over almost 7 years in a few more months. Recently was able to walk away from corporate America a little over a month ago. It's been 6 weeks now. I forgot today was a federal holiday since I'm not keeping up with, looking for today's off work. And I'm a seven-figure earner between HBN and GoDesana, and have a lot of fun with what we're doing here. As far as who we are Green Organics is our parent company. So they own Green Organics is owned by Paula Scarcella and her husband Ben Scarcella. Alexander Bryden is our formulator. GoDesana is a separate company than Heart by Naturals. Both companies are network marketing companies. Okay, and so GoDesana has the cosmetic products with the go-go sticks. Matter of fact, I didn't take my shot of my go-go stick before I started. That keeps me focused. That's a craving crusher. Let me get my focus fuel stick out. But we have the go-go sticks, which are our cosmetic products. These are essential oil nasal inhalers. We have the household products with the laundry detergent and what want to say laundry detergent and the hard surface cleaner, both all non-toxic. We also have products people use every day: soap, deodorant, tooth powder. We have the essential oils. We have skincare serum, a hair serum, and black seed oil. Heart by Naturals has primarily supplements and superfoods with some personal care products, and our products are not governed by the FDA. We don't make any medical claims. We never say any of our products diagnose, prevent, treat, or cure any disease or health conditions. And we don't make any income claims either, because we work hard as far as consultants. We don't know if you would join us and work hard, so you might not earn any money, which is great, right? But you will have access to some great products. But we do have a system in place called the Best System that minimizes the chances of you not getting in the profit very quickly. As far as the FDA, our warehouse is an FDA certified manufacturing facility. So we manufacture all our products in-house. We don't white label any of our products are not white labeled. So what that means is we don't pay a third party to manufacture our products. We source ingredients. They get shipped to our warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio, and at the warehouse in Ohio, that's where the formulations are mixed together. Okay, so and we are FDA certified, which most companies can't say that, right? Which is great. So if you guys are ready to share, do me a favor, raise your hand, or you can comment in the chat. I got you, Douglas. I know Douglas messaged me last week, say you want to share a story. So I have Douglas, I have Miriam, and raise your hand, and so we can have you guys go ahead and share. So let me get Douglas Wagner on board. Let me have you unmute yourself, Douglas, and we should be good. You should be good to go. All right, sir.
Okay.
Floor is
Can you
yours.
hear me?
Yes,
All
sir.
right. Last Tuesday, I had a follow-up appointment, my 6-month appointment with my pulmonologist for asthma, and I went in and told her that I haven't taken any asthma medication since the beginning of the summer. At which point, she looked at my data and everything and determined that I no longer have asthma. I attribute the black seed oil to that miraculous result. Um, I also take the go-go sticks for the allergies and the sinuses, which have done an amazing job. I no longer have to take two different inhalable powder asthma medications. I don't have to take albuterol emergency inhalers, and I don't have to take an inhalable steroid that I used before I went to bed and after I woke up in the morning. And for folks that say that they can't afford to buy these products, let me give you a hint. Um, because I'm no longer taking these four medications, I'm saving $180 a month in copays for those prescriptions. Not only that, but I no longer have to see this doctor. It's going to be on an as needed basis instead of every 6 months. That was a $50 copay twice a year. So that's another $100 a year I'm saving. So basically, when they say about switching stores, I'm switching from a pharmacy to a store, buying the HBN and GoDesana products. And that's my testimony.
Wow, Douglas, that's awesome. Nice, short and sweet to the point. Man, I know you've been having some amazing results. I know you released a significant amount of weight, and you're still, having that story going on. But
Yeah,
just
speaking of that, I released 4.4 pounds since yesterday morning to this morning.
wow,
So that was during the parasite cleanse.
the parasite cleanse. The paras are you sampling? Are you testing the upcoming product?
I'm testing the new top secret product. Used it for the first time yesterday.
That
And
product is
I'm
amazing.
using it again today. I looking at the ingredients, I knew it was going to be awesome.
Yes, yes, ingredients in it. That is going to be a top selling product. People that want to detox parasites and kill the toxins that parasites release once they die. It's amazing. And 4 pounds in one day, that's a great
And
story.
and I started taking the black seed oil twice a day, morning and evening. Um, after the when we had the Black Friday sale where they had the great
Mhm.
deal of black seed oil, is when I started taking it twice a day in earnest. And since then, my asthma has vanished, along
That's
with a bunch of other issues.
awesome. How many drops you doing a day? I mean, at
I'm
one
doing
serving.
a full dropper full
Okay.
in the morning, and then again at dinner time.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's just similar to me. I take my black soil 2 times a day, and it's amazing. But they say black soil oil cures everything but death. We don't make any medical claims, but there are over 100 benefits, and asthma relief is one of them, right? And so having a real person, no one paid Douglas to come on here and share a story.
Nope, not at
Um,
all.
he was using asthma medication, uses the go-go sticks, which are great, but black seed oil is something many people are having a benefit from. And now he basically gave himself a raise because he's not paying over $2,200 a year for prescription, for co-payments and doctor's visits, right?
I can buy a lot of products with that money.
You get a whole lot. That's a whole lot. So
Can get a lot better.
you and Greta can go on your trips to your amusement parks and stuff. So that's awesome. Well, thank you for sharing, sir. Appreciate it, Douglas. We'll see you in a few months.
All right.
All right, guys. That's just we have real people here that have real results. So no one hops on here and are paid to share their stories. Over 99, about 93% of members between the companies combined are customers. So the company's not filled with consultants who are buying products trying to run up checks. Now we have 93% members are our customers, 6% are consultants. So whoever invites you here to check this information out, they are a consultant who are participating in the pay plan and using the products. And 1% are what we call practitioners, where they buy our products and they white label, okay, or they make their own formulations, which is amazing. Yeah, that ratio, not basically what 9 out of 10 people who join us are customers, and that's why we're growing the way we're growing, and we have a less than 1% return rate, and our customer retention is very high because the products absolutely work. Okay, so if you're someone out there who's looking to solve an issue with your health, right? You can keep doing what you're doing, taking the medication, paying co-payments, having side effects, which require you to take medication for the side effects, or keep doing that. Or you can also make a different decision and get with us, switch stores. Like Douglas said, just simply switch the stores. And instead of buying from the pharmacy, right? You're going to buy from your wholesale websites. And you'll have the ability to earn income if you want to participate in the pay plan. Your pharmacy or your doctor is not paying you any money to make any referrals or recommendations, sending people to the pharmacy or to your doctor. And the great thing about what we do is people do network marketing every day, right? Because we are always using products and services we like and sharing them with people we care about and people we know. We all do that. And just think about, just comment in the chat, let us know some things you've recommended recently. I know for me, I recommended a lady in Las Vegas that sells local honey. Local honey is good for relief from, like, pollens and stuff here in Vegas. You need to take some local honey, right? So we're always recommending and referring things, but we don't get paid for that, right? So thank you, Douglas, for sharing that. Let me get Miriam. Should be able to unmute yourself, Miriam, and you go ahead and share. I know you're in Chicago.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay. Hi, everybody. So I don't know, some of you were on a call last night and I sounded a little under the weather. And that's just because the weather's changed a little bit. I almost basically lost my voice yesterday and I just wasn't feeling good. But I have been using our eucalyptus globulus. I sent some to my sister about a month ago, actually, before I came. And I was trying to just rack in my brain because I ordered some things, but they haven't gotten here yet. And because of the holiday today, it's going to be delayed probably a few days or whatever. It's just mail back up. But I remembered I sent her some eucalyptus globulus. I said, "Let me see it. Give it to me." So I took it and applied a couple of drops on a Kleenex, breathed it in, and it was so amazing relief. Helped to drain out a lot of that mucus that I had. Not too graphic, but it really helped a lot with the coughing. It just helped. I feel so much better today. I probably look better today because I was really looking like something was wrong yesterday. But I feel so much better today, and I also been taking my black seed oil. Um, 3 times a day, usually twice a day, but I beefed it up a little bit just to give myself a little bit more immune protection along with my other products. So, and just like Douglas, I have been allergy free after 44 years taking my black seed oil twice a day. And it used to be really bad to where um, my sense of taste would be gone. My sense of smell would be gone when I had a full blown allergy attack. But thank goodness this black seed oil is absolutely amazing, and I don't have that problem anymore. So that's all I wanted to share.
All right, don't mute yourself yet. All right,
Oh,
so
okay.
I know you're being like humble and stuff. You how much weight? I mean, every time you hop on here, it seems like you know you're shrinking, which is not saying it's a bad thing, but I know
Well, yeah,
it's over 100.
100, it's still maintaining at 120. I did gain a few pounds since I've been here in Chicago eating, the things that I missed, but I have no problem getting back on track with my products. I love that we have a health challenge and that's just going to keep me right. My sister is so funny. The other day, was it yesterday? She said, she came in with something and she said, "You want some?" I said, "No." She said, "Are you serious?" I said, "No." I said, I got on the scale and that's it. That's it. No more. So I'm just gonna stick to what I usually do. And like tonight we're having like roasted lamb chops and I'm gonna have like a salad or something with it. So I mean and that's fine. It's fine. If you really can use these products consistently and eat sensibly, you can release the weight. I've released 120 pounds
Yep.
and I am not going back to that, to being the way I was. It was just so debilitating not being able to move. having to use one of those electric carts in a grocery store, in the airport, having to have somebody to wheel you around or whatever. When you can walk, it's such a good feeling being able to walk in the airport, and a lot of times those airports are like huge and you got a lot of walking to do. But me, it's not even a problem anymore where it used to be. So liberating
That's
indeed.
awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I know you're there with family, but thanks for hopping on. And
Oh, you're
I
welcome.
had to bring that up because we're about to enter a season where people are going to start enjoying probably food that's going to cause them to pack on some pounds.
Yeah.
We have Halloween coming up. People that eat the candy and all that kind of stuff. People that
Hmm.
observe Thanksgiving or whatever they want to call it. People are
Yeah.
going to be around a lot of family and going to parties and stuff, and they're going to pack on some weight. It's winter coming up, and so we have solutions. And the great thing about the products, though, is even if you do, want to have a few cheat meals, we have products that can knock off the weight just like that, right?
Yeah.
Just and that's the one thing that attracts a lot of people is because 20 years ago people want to lose weight, right? And then
Hmm.
2025, people want to lose weight. 20
Yep.
years from now, people are going to want
They
to lose
still gonna
weight.
want to lose weight.
This is why the business side of this is perfect because we have solutions, especially
Hmm.
with the GLP-1 system. If at the minimum drinking Glucose Protect a couple times a day, that right there will stabilize your blood sugar. So you stabilize your blood sugar, you won't feel hungry. It's
Right.
amazing how that works. But let me go back to how you felt, how you were feeling. You said you weren't feeling well. That happened to me when I came back from Nashville last month. I came home with stuffy. I broke out.
Hmm.
I did black soy oil 3 times a day. I did eucalyptus globulus. I did sweet marjoram, balsam fir, and rosemary cineole. And I inhaled, put 2 drops in each palm, 2 drops each, inhaled it, rubbed it on my lips, on my neck. Within 2 days, I felt great. So it's an amazing combination. But thanks, Maren, for sharing. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
I know you're there with family. Tell everybody say hello and thanks for being here. All right, Coach Seymour, you should be able to unmute yourself, sir.
Hello, everybody. I just want to give a quick, short testimony. I gave this testimony. I wrote this testimony. I think it was Thursday. A lot of you that know me knew that at one time before I started with a HBN and with green organics in general, I had third-degree kidney damage, and I started using the products that we had. And 2 years after that, I went back and had my 6 months. No, with um, my yearly physical, and found out that kidney damage had been reversed and went back, to good. So I got a new doctor at the VA, and I went in and saw her a couple months ago. And last week I get a call from her assistant telling me that I was outsourced to go get a kidney test for my kidneys. And it kind of stressed me out because knowing my past I started worrying, why am I have to go get this thing? Did she see something in my lab work? So I went in on Tuesday to do the kidney ultrasound, my ultrasound on my kidneys. And they check your bladder, you check your prostate, they check everything. So I asked when I was going to be able to get my results. She said within 3 days you should be able to get the results. So Thursday I got my results. I was kind of nervous, scared to open it up, but I opened it up, started reading, and when I tell you, just like when I got the news that I had third-degree kidney damage, I teared up. Tears just started coming out because when I started reading and I completed the reading, they said that my kidney was unremarkable, my prostate unremarkable, and it's just to know that. And like on the testimony, I thank Paula because Paula basically changed and saved my life. That's how I see it. And because of these products, and because I'm a product of the product, these products was able to do what they're supposed to do. Not to say that our products heal, cure, or any of that stuff. This is my testimony. I know that because I started using these products, Number one, my kidney damage was reversed. I was able to get off of those medication that was possibly more than likely from the side effect causing the kidney damage. I remember they had to take me off of Motrin. I was on 800 milligram Motrin from 1982 to 2010. And that's what started causing some of the damage to my kidneys. So the VA removed me from that. But just the fact to know that, because I'm taking that, that's why I love black seed oil. I love black seed. Anywhere I go, black seed oil is in my pocket, just like I put my wallet in my pocket. And when I tell you this product is one of the best, that's the reason why it is our best seller, because this product has helped so many people, so many people. And again, I can't thank Paula enough for starting this company, because if she didn't start this company, I didn't get introduced to this company 6 years ago. On the 27th of this month will be 6 years. No telling where I will be. I'd probably be in the same footstep my dad was by going into dialysis, because I was not living a healthy life. I was not putting the right products in my body. And when I start using that Vitality Tea to clean my system out for 90 days, I started feeling better. Then I started using all the other products that I know I needed to be taken. You cannot get me, and nobody could convince me to get out of HBN or our green organics in general, because these products work. And if you're not taking these products, if they just sitting around collecting dust in your house, in your home, you better get on it. Because if you want to change your health, if you want to change your life, if you want to live a lot healthier and longer, you've got to get on these products, guys. I don't know how much more to express that to you, but I'm telling you, if you're not using these products, you're not going to get the results. You're not going to get the results. Get this stuff in your system, clean your body out. When we do a cleanse, get on that cleanse, because I'm telling you, anybody that using these products will tell you the results are real. We don't have to come up here and hype up anybody to do anything, because the results are real. Back to you, Coach.
All right, yeah. I mean, your story is always amazing, and it's an easy one to share. I mean, I don't see where he didn't tell you that he came off of 39 medications. It was basically a shoebox size, that a shoebox that was filled with prescriptions came off all of those. I don't know if Lillian's on there. She's on here. She came off of 75 medications, but products work. Black seed oil, that's our top selling product. And I recommend everybody have black seed oil in their wellness cabinet, and just different ways to use it. You can cook with it. You can put it in your skincare products, your hair products. You can for the men that shave, it can be added to your aftershave ointment, whatever. It's an amazing product, and I like the fact that we are with a company that really puts people first. Paula, our founder, she doesn't skimp on the ingredients. Okay, if there's a product, one product that costs $500,000, she buys it, right? She only makes sure we have the top ingredients. So when people say, "Oh, these prices are high," well, remember, these are wholesale prices. If these were sitting on the shelf at Whole Foods, right? Because these are premium products, so these products you wouldn't see these products at Walmart, right? You probably wouldn't see them at Target. They would be at premium type of stores like Whole Foods. Whole Foods is like have different clientele. If these products were at Whole Foods, they would probably cost 3 or 4 times more, right? We get these for wholesale prices, and for me, I like to make sure I'm putting good fuel in my body the same way I do with my car, right? We have these cars, they want 991 octane, right? To make sure the engine runs right. People take better care of their cars than their bodies. And for me, I want to age wealthily. Coach Seymour, he's aging backwards. He'll be what, 64, right? 64.
Yeah, 65 in March. So yeah, 64 right now.
So in about 6 months, be 65, right? Doesn't look a lot like it. Every time we see him, aging backwards, but he has what, three grandkids, four, right? Four grandkids. I always forget about the one. I never hardly see the one. I know Jeremiah, Lotus, Lily, and the four.
And Avery.
and Avery. So I don't see him that often, but he wants to be around, right? So he can see his grandkids graduate high school, graduate college, and see his grandkids have kids, right? That's the reason why many of us are here. If the company didn't pay us a single dime, right, we would still use these products and share them with people we know and care about, because we want our loved ones, right, to be around, right? We don't want our loved ones dying prematurely like my mom did at the age of 52, right? My biological dad was 51 when he died, right? Now I've outlived both of them. I'm 56. I'll be 57 in what, 3 weeks, right? So the products are amazing. Now, as far as the income side, Seymour didn't tell you that he was able to walk away from his job, gave his employer 2 weeks notice, right? 2 weeks. We just talked about it, and I told him my situation. I'm typing my resignation up. I'm ready to turn it in, and he went in and turned his in the next day, and was out in 2 weeks. Right now, he's able to spend as much time as he wants to spend with his grandkids. He can do what he wants to do because he's in control of his time, because of the income opportunity we have here, which is awesome. So, hey, thank you, Coach Seymour, for sharing. I'll get you a minute, Gina. Let me read a couple of testimonials. Miranda, oh, hey, welcome, Ramon. I saw someone named Ramon on here. Welcome, sir. Appreciate you being here. Hey, get back with whoever invites you here tonight, and they can help answer any questions. Let them know what you liked about the information. All right, Miranda on Facebook, Miranda Williams says, I just want to say that the go-go sticks are amazing. I'm loving the craving crusher. I carry that in my pocket. Algae relief, focus fuel, migraine ease, and mood boost. So these are all essential oil nasal inhalers. So these aren't like some of the other sticks you see on the internet that are made from synthetic essential oils, right? So your brain, when you inhale these go-go sticks, your brain recognizes the aroma from the plants that go into making these inhalers, and they work. It takes about 60 seconds. You feel some relief, but they last for a long time. I got you, Kara. Right. Then Miranda also says, I was sharing with my daughter about the migraine ease. She wants the migraine ease inhaler. That's how simple it is. Like Coach Seymour said, it's important to become a product of the product, right? That way, you will be able to share your story, right? And you're going to have conversations with people like what we do. None of us go out of our house or go to our jobs to recruit people, right? We don't go out there. We don't teach that. We simply go about our lives. I go to the gym. I go to the store. I go out to eat with my wife and daughter. I go to pick up my food from restaurants and have conversations with people that want to talk to me. And those conversations many times lead to a problem people have that I can solve. It's either money, people need more money, right? Or people have an issue with their health, like allergies or blood sugar or weight, which is a big thing. And I simply offer them a solution. We offer solution to people that want to solve their problems. That's all we do, right? So that's how simple the business is. Let me read one more, Gina. Jessica says, testimony from Christy France, who is dialed in. Hey, thank you, Christy. I have a testimonial for black seed oil. This is it right here. It's a 1 ounce bottle. So our black seed oil is not going to be in a big giant bottle like this, and you have to take a tablespoon a day. You take drops of this because of the thymochinone content. This is my water bottle from the Health Challenge. I'm almost through with this one. But Christy says, I started taking it almost 4 weeks ago. For the past several years, I've been taking naps when I get home from work every single day. Since I had the black seed oil, I haven't. So she hasn't taken naps, which is amazing. So we have a document out there, and it lists the 101 benefits of black seed oil, right? So I know for me, I use it twice a day, morning and evening time. Many people use it, and it has so many benefits: energy, algae support, asthma relief, blood sugar control. It's an amazing product. It does so many things. So hair growth, right? I'm a little late for me, but some people have seen their hair grow. I think Coach Will's on here. He's one of our success 7-figure earners. I remember meeting Coach Will in Florida in 2020, and he's 6'4". I'm 6'2". And so not many people, he was thinning, right? At the top. But he had a flat top, and you see him now, you would have no idea that he had any hair loss if you were to see the Coach Will today, right? And so that's because of our black seed oil and some of our other amazing products, right? So, all right, Gina, let me go ahead and have you unmute yourself. She's my teammate on our health challenge. So, get your 4 points in today, Gina. That's
Absolutely. Hey, family. I always have a great testimony because I've had some major issues that could have taken my life. I was 25, went to Panama, and no disrespect or dishonor to anybody from Panama, but 3 months in, at 25 years old, I crashed. I used to do exercise 6 days a week, twice a day. Went to aerobics class one evening and just started coughing my head off. Had no idea what the problem was. Go to sick call. The military guys, we use the term sick call. I done had the cold, the flu, the walking pneumonia, allergic rhinitis, everything except asthma. Get diagnosed with asthma. Have digestive issues. I went from 136 pounds to 109 pounds in 3 days, guys. When I tell you I was close to losing my life, I'm serious. I stayed in the hospital. I told my doctor he was trying to kill me because he had me taking allergy shots that was sending me to the hospital. So I get them 3 years in. They wouldn't let me come home early. I had to have a hiatal hernia surgery. I was having over 1,500 episodes of gas and acid reflux a day, guys. A day. I had to have polypectomy surgery. If you take an ink pen and draw the smallest circle that you can draw, that was the amount of air opening I had on both sides of my nasal passageway. They asked me, how in the world are you still alive? Well, lo and behold, I suffered, guys. I have a 10-pound Ziploc bag of medication that I no longer take. I have fired my gastrologist, and I'm working diligently now because I'm not your average asthmatic. I have allergic rhinitis, sinusitis, and anything can set me off. But thanks to these products, I can hold a conversation without having an asthma attack. These guys that I travel with and was in the Airbnbs, they would tell you. This girl will work this as driving, put on the nebulizer machine, get the medicine going. I got everything going. They were like looking at me like, how in the world is she doing that? Because I wouldn't let the asthma stop me. But here come Carla Mayo. I grew up with Carla. I used to watch her mama press her hair as a kid. She couldn't get her story out. I said, what do I need to start with? And how start with our black seed oil, our fulvic, and our healing trilogy. I say, fine, I'm in. I do my research in my back office. Those of you who know, you need to research your back office, three areas every day. Well, I researched vitality. Vitality checked my gut issues. I was so bad, guys. I had the hiatal hernia surgery. I did say that. But recently, about 2 years ago, because I've been in this business two years, I did a barium swallow. And that swallow just bounced back and forth from the top of my throat to the top of my stomach, just up and down, up and down, up and down, before the fluid would even go down. It wouldn't even go down. And he was like, how in the world are you even doing this? Well, everybody got their go-to products. Mine, number one, is Vitality. My number two is Black Seed Oil. My number three is Healing Trilogy. Then Fulvic, Purge, and I ain't gonna tell you the 35 essential oils I use every day. But I am an avid product of the product. I consume at least almost 200 fluid ounces a day because I get it all in. 32 ounces of Vitality, 8 ounces of Healing Trilogy. We're doing 68 ounces of water a day. That's half my body weight. This challenge If you're not a part of it, you should become a part of it. And if you don't think you can do it, just try it. Do the best that you can. You will have a positive result. We can't say that what we're doing will treat, cure, diagnose any condition. We recommend that you talk to your primary care provider. But just like every other testimony, these products work. They have changed my life. And God has made a promise to me that I will be delivered from this asthma. But I keep in mind it's God's time, it's God's will, and it's God's way, period. But this company has assisted me greatly. And I feel so bad for the people that I talk to about these awesome products, and they just blow me off. I heard somebody say, "Oh, I don't want to hear nothing about that mess." Gina and me almost showed up, y'all. What mess? We don't have no mess. We have quality product promise items here. We have the best in the market, hands down. I talked to somebody got their own little garden. Oh, I make my own oils. I said, I ain't trying to get sued. I'm going with the formulator that's world renowned and does not cut corners on the products that she sign off on and make. You guys, you know I love you. If you're going to make it to Vegas, please come on out, join the family, connect, and enjoy the changes that is going to take place in your life. That's all I got, Coach.
All right, Gina, a lot to unpack right there. Awesome testimonial. I'm trying to see where I want to start with this one. Let's talk about the doctors who were practicing medicine, right? And not a knock against doctors, right? We need them, right? There's a place for them. But when a doctor has a practice, right? They're practicing medicine. They were practicing on Gina, causing her to be having to go to the hospital, right?
Yeah.
And my thing is this: if prescriptions work so well, why do they have to keep prescribing them every month? Right? Because they simply mask symptoms, right? We have dozens, we have thousands, not dozens, we have thousands of people, part of our company, who use our products and who are on medications and have either reduced their medications or came off of them because their health conditions their doctors were treating improved or went away. And Gina's just one of them, right? And so it's simple. I know, Gina, you've helped people, with to use the product too, right? And
Oh,
gotten
absolutely.
and you gotten paid for that too, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So that's
And I continue to get paid.
yeah. So that we're so passionate about the products, right? We tend to forget, you know what? We get paid for this thing. It just makes sense. I mean, for me,
It makes
when
sense.
when my job told me back on September 3rd is my freedom day. Hey, Marcus, thanks for your service, but we're eliminating your position effective today at 9:30 in the morning on a Zoom. And because of this opportunity, I was able to thank them and not have the pressure of having to go and look for a job right away because I've found a way to grow the business and follow our system, like you talked about. The E part, the education, the back office part, and the B is becoming product of the product. So it's B, becoming product of the product. E is education, which is what we do. And the S, I showed the plan and I shared the product with a lot of people and signed people up, and they did the same thing. And we kept growing and growing and growing to where I've been able to lose that income from my job and live a great life still, right? Without having to go and get a second job. So it's great. But we forget to talk about that, right? And so I have some more. And as far as Gina says, she found out about yes, the t-shirt is available on the website. Carolyn Mayo, Gina watched her getting her hair done. She was introduced to the products from Carolyn, right? And that's how business works. We're not walking around recruiting strangers. We simply use products we believe in, like Carolyn did, and share them with people she care about. Carolyn cared about Gina, right? And Gina cared about the person she signed, the people she's enrolled, And that's how we grow the business. And so that's how simple the business is. And I like the fact that Gina came off of she was carrying around a 10-pound bag of medication. That's a lot. 10 pounds, right? I don't know if you guys ever have lifted 10 pounds with one hand. That's a lot, right? And so those are the type of stories we have here, right? So thank you, Gina, for sharing that. Okay, appreciate you.
You're welcome.
I
Love
just
you
finished
guys.
my 72 ounces. I have 36 more to go. So I'll get it done. All right, guys. All right, Kara, let me have you unmute yourself, and you should be
Oh,
good to go. There you go.
can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great. Yeah, I got my water in already, thank God, because it's too late to be drinking all that water. But no, I wanted to say that I started getting a really bad headache. I've been getting these headaches a lot lately. Or like they start coming on. It's like pressure in the back of my head. I don't know what's causing it because I never used to get headaches. But that go-go stick, the migraine ease, is working like it works so fast. I mean, I just used it right before this meeting, like about, I don't know, 45 minutes before this Zoom, because I was like, oh my God, I feel the pressure in my head. And so I used it, and then now it's gone. No pressure, no headache, no nothing. So I just keep them around. I mean, I'm just amazed at how fast they work. So I use them every day. I mean, I have all of them sitting right in front of me while I'm working. So, but that's one. And then the other one is the sleep magnesium spray. I gave a bottle of it to my pastor at my church the week before last. And when I went in on Sunday, he didn't even say good morning. He had to pause. He was like, that sleep spray. Oh, wait a minute. Good morning. That sleep spray works so good. He said, I've had the best sleep this week that I've ever had he said, I can't remember. So he really loves the sleep spray, and I'm hoping that he'll continue to, use it and hopefully order in the future. But I was happy to hear that. But then on top of that, someone overheard him say that, and they said, I can't sleep either. And so I was like, well, told him about it, and they said, well, send me some information. So I sent him some information. So we'll see what happens from there. But I said, it works. I said, I use it. I know it works. So that was a good thing. And I was glad to help him.
That's what I mean. That's that's the culture we have here, and it starts with Paula and Alexandra, the founder and formulator. We're about helping people, right? Because
Right.
we don't I mean we don't want to see anyone suffering, right, with their health
Right.
and financially, right? I know I've been bankrupt twice, so I know what it's like to have more month than money, right, and stress out about paying bills, but I also know what it's like to not feel well, okay, and I tell
Right.
people, and so it feels good to number one use products that work so that you're confident
Mhm.
with sharing them with people, and
Yes.
people
Yes.
care about your pastor, you care about
Hmm.
your pastor, and so
Yeah.
being able to offer a solution, for to him without taking medication, right, or
Hmm.
anything
Yeah.
that forms a habit, a negative habit where you have to have it,
Right.
that works naturally with the body. It's amazing. But the migraine ease, this I
That stuff is,
it just
yeah, I
smells
don't know
good.
if it,
Like I
yeah.
sniff it because I like how it smells. I don't have headaches, but it just smells good. I'm like, I have all 10, so some days I'll just sniff them like I'm a nasal inhaler addict. I'm just in the house sniffing them. But this one, if you guys deal with headaches or feel a headache coming on, this will
Yes,
knock that thing out.
it will.
It's amazing. And I forgot to say the company HBN is giving away 3 random go-go sticks for the month of October. With if you place a 100 CV order, the company's going to send you 3 different sticks. So I have 3 in my hand. That's about a $40 value you get for free, right? So
Yep.
amazing. And then the sleep spray, uh before I left before I was released from my employment, I sent the bottle to one of my employees because I didn't want them missing work. I'm like, I need you having all your sleep, not calling you sick. So I sent her a bottle of the sleep spray. She got it the first night she used it. She got 8 hours sleep first night.
Wow.
And so now I'm having my former employees, they've been contacting me to order different products, right? Just
Yeah.
I have relationships with them. No, they became family to me, so they come to me for help. But I like offering solutions, and I like the fact how you were talking to your pastor and someone overheard the conversation,
Right.
and
And I wasn't
then
expecting that. Yeah.
and that happens. People have people. Someone has an issue or problem, and they hear someone with that same problem. That problem has been solved, and you can offer a solution. That's how the business works, right?
Right.
Word of mouth advertising is amazing, right? And
Mm-hmm.
this has been going on for years. I think Madam C.J. Walker, you guys have heard of her, right? She built her business was word of mouth advertising. She became a multi-millionaire, right?
Mm-hmm.
So go-go sticks, the sleep magnesium spray or the sleep lotion, it all
Mm-hmm.
works, man. It's
Yeah,
amazing what
they
we have.
do.
So anything else you want to share,
Yeah.
Kara? Is that it?
Nope, that was it. That was
All
it.
right.
Thank you.
I appreciate you for hopping on tonight.
No
Good
problem.
stuff. All right, let me read Douglas's story real quickly. He says he's wearing an XL shirt. I don't think he's on camera anymore. Him and Greta were on there doing something. They were messing around with the camera. She said, I was wearing a 2XL. There he is. There they go. I was wearing 2XL, right? Last year he wore 3XL, right? So these products work. So at Douglas's current rate, right? So he was 3XL last year, 2XL early this year. He's an XL right now. He's gonna be in large, you know, in a large. So the products we have work, guys. They're not on trial. All right, and also getting paid to do it. I mean, the companies between both companies, as far as the pay plans, we get paid up to 14 different ways. There's daily pay, there's monthly pay, there's weekly pay. Right? Can you imagine if you went to work and your job paid you at the end of each day? Right? Would you go back to that the next day? Right? So we get paid in real time. There is a money back guarantee on all the products, so no need to be concerned about buying products and losing your money, right? You can get you if the products don't work for you, or you have like a negative reaction, or you just don't like the products, contact the company within the required time frame, and they will give you your money back. But there's also a cash back program, right? The company gives you back up to 30% cash back, right? And I keep forgetting there's that auto delivery discount if you want to do an auto delivery order, which is optional. But every month with those orders, it's a 5% discount. So me, I do $100 order every month. I'm getting a $5 discount and $30 back in cash. So that makes my $100 order around $65, right? A month, which is great. And we get paid. We get paid for that, right? So anyway, does anyone else have anything? Yeah, I'm a nasal inhaler enthusiast, right? These are amazing sticks, and they're portable too. These right here, I know these are portable. They're easy to easy to use. You can throw them in your pocket, throw them in your purse, put them in your gym bag. I bring focus fuel to me to the gym, so when I'm in between sets, I'm taking shots. Just in between my sets, I'm taking shots of focus fuel to get me through my workout. And they're not expensive, right? They won't break the bank. I'm trying to see. Um, the Celtics. Okay. So anyway, is anyone else have any? It's 5:51 my time. Anyone else have anything they want to share while we're here? And you have like 1 to 2 minutes, right? And I appreciate you guys being here on Facebook. If so, raise your hand or we can wrap it up tonight. It's been an amazing session tonight. Okay, so it looks like we're good. I like the fact that every Monday, okay, we don't have repeat testimonials, right? We have Clarence is snorting his now. Yeah. And when you guys take these, when you use them, don't just take like a small sniff, right? Inhale, like take a deep inhale, like 2 seconds. One nostril, cover your other nostril, inhale in 2 seconds, hold it. Don't breathe, hold it, and you'll feel the vapors just go. And man, your brain is going to get the brain going, but whatever relief you're seeking, you're going to get it with these sticks, right? And so, one more thing, someone says, Lillian said I gave my priest, once again, her priest, like Kara gave her pastor, right? We like sharing things with people we care about, right? So anyway, I gave my priest a sinus go-go stick, so sinus soothe, which is on my nightstand, and he used it right in front of people and told them it was better than using Vicks. This is the Vicks vapor inhaler. I keep this as a memento. I don't use it anymore, but this is just sitting on my office desk as a memento. But he says it works better than Vicks, and she has new customers, and that's what I like about what we do. This business model is the fact that someone uses it, uses our products, they get results, they tell other people, okay, and then those other people, if they want to solve their problem, they come back to Lillian or Kara or Miriam or whoever, and they get product from them, or they can set their own account up, right, and get and buy wholesale, and they can have the ability to share the products with people they know, and then they can earn income. That's great. That right there is amazing. All right, guys. So one more. So Jessica says she gave Mood Boost to her coworker and she uses it every day. Yeah. If I had to go to a job, if I was still going, I used Mood Boost when I was working. I would use that because I didn't want to be there, but I use Mood Boost to keep me going. All right, guys, but hey, great call tonight. Appreciate everyone who hopped on here and shared your story. Thank you, Douglas. I know last week you said, "Hey, I'm gonna hop on too on Monday and share my story," and it's amazing, right? And we have dozens of people who are experiencing benefits of these products. So if you guys are watching and you're not yet a member of either GoDesana, Harbor Naturals, or both, right? Get back with whoever invited you here tonight or whoever shared their recording with you. This is recorded. Tell them what you liked about the information. Is it the products, right? Is it the ability to earn income? Jerry's on here. Jerry shared last week. His story is amazing. Is it the products or is it the ability to earn additional income part-time, or is it both? Like many of us are here because we like both, right? Tell them what you liked about the information so they know exactly how to get you started, right? So with that being said, folks, thank you for being on here. We will be back here next Monday night at the same time, but on Thursdays. Thursday is another customer education session where we have Detox Divas with Coach Tina. That's more of a product focused Zoom. And that's at 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern at coffeetalkwithtina.com. And then Thursday after that, we have the opportunity for people to learn more about how they can earn money, right? Or generate income that can help put their kids through college, right? My daughter, I paid for her to go to college. She graduated in May. She starts her graduate program in 2 days. That's already paid for, right? Well, the money is set aside. So if you are someone is out there looking for a way to bring in additional income by helping people, and hop on the Thursday night Zoom at 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, and it's at One Team One Dream Hangout.com. All right, guys. So I appreciate everyone for being here tonight, and I will see you guys on Thursday with Detox Divas, and then Thursday with the informational session talking about the income opportunity. So you guys have a great night. Let me stop the recording.